Yeah. Did we hear me? I don't know. the signal was not clear.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
And I know I was yapping a little bit. Just to confirm, we are starting off with the trans right palette.
Okay. Oh, but we see me now. It's a bit weird. I'm sorry. So hey, hi everyone. I didn't notice that we were already on stream. So sorry. We will be playing Super Getarez, which is a cool boss rush game, shoot 'em up game with a lot of colors and cute character design. And I will be joined by Tizona. Hi Tizona. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Awesome. Today I'm gonna do the commentary of this super cute and colorful game, and I cannot wait people to discover it. Just to introduce the category, you'll be running, it's a boss rush mode. The game has 30 bosses and will simplify them one after another as quick as possible. The boss mode allows us to use the character we want among the roster, while the story mode unlocks character one by one through levels, so here you will have the choice. So whenever you're ready, or if you have something else to say before beginning the run.
Just a quick word for the Rust streamers. There are a few strategies on my run that I've changed between my submission videos, so don't be afraid if I'm not choosing the same character as my submission videos, because I had just released a new personal best a few days ago, which is 20 minutes and 12 seconds. So I think I'm ready. I will begin with Jasper, and once I have selected the character, the timer can go on.
Okay. So, would you do the countdown, or shall I do the countdown?
You can.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we'll do the first fight, which is a slime guard. Basically, it's the first level, which is pretty much a tutorial that teaches and asks us to use the basics. So we'll do it as soon as possible. So how is the game working? We can only move horizontally. At the bottom of the screen, we can see some gauges. There are 6 for Jasper, the character we are playing, and will play a lot. Other characters mostly have only 3. It's the number of shots we can do. Whenever we hit projectiles, they drop gems. We can grab them and fill our ammo. So the first boss is already down. We will try to never be short of aimos, but if we stay under the projectile we hit, we won't have to think too much about it. So the main objective of the game is to wait for chunks of bullets so we can shoot them back at each boss to do combos that multiply damages, or even one-shot some of them, or hopefully one-shot them. Sometimes our main objective will be to wait for a specific pattern that can one-shot or two-shot some bosses, for bosses who indeed have a big chunk of bullets. Basically, we just want to do the biggest chains deflecting the attacks of the bosses. We just saw another character. I will introduce him later because it's a change of strategies at Getarez speak just a while ago, a few months ago. So we are already at Spinel. So Spinel is a boss that has 2 summons. If we hit them, it hurts the boss. And when she's off bar, she doesn't summon them, and we pray for pattern with chunks of bullets, so she still have them. So we are really on a shoot 'em up that is not about shooting as much as possible or dodging as much as possible. It's a pretty friendly game. Even if you're not familiar with this kind of game, it's very cute, it's very colorful, and you can learn pretty easily how to play it. Speedrunning, it is another subject though.
We forgot to mention between the levels if the host can tell us if the bid war, the result of the bid war has changed, so that I can change the color palettes during the run.
Yeah, thank you. No, you're doing my job for me, which I appreciate. But I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Chat seems to have a favorite color palette, which is trans rights.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, do you have a favorite color palette?
Oh. Well, I don't know. Well, trans right is is an absolute favorite, but I really appreciate a bonus color palette that is not on the basis game, which is the red-white palette, but between the ones that are available on the bid war, maybe Crimson is a good color palette that I love.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And 8-bit SRT is really cool also.
Yeah, I was mentioning this before. I feel like 8-bit CRT is perfect for our theme for this year. And honestly, I get the concept of an 8-bit CRT, but I don't know what that does to a color palette.
Oh. There's only one way to find out.
So just to go back to just bits here, Frogo, which was the first time we were playing Tourmaline and Ghost. We won't play this character a lot, just to explain how she worked. She has a ghost, and the ghost acts as a mirror of her. It's a great character because they fire at the same time and they move like mirror, but only her can be hurt. And the only downside of this character is that if the ghost hits the boss at the end of a fight, there can be a small delay, a small animation delay, and we don't want that. But it's not that bad and shouldn't happen a lot. I don't know if I mentioned it, but sometimes you see projectiles and you see some kind of shiny projectiles. The shiny projectiles are life. I don't want you to say silly things. So there is quite a difference, and sometimes we want to have some life, so we don't want to lose some health, which should not be happening, because health doesn't give us ammo to send back. Also, I did not introduce, I think, the special, the break bar special bar, which is just at the bottom. So it's very important for Quartzite that we are currently playing, because Quartzite doesn't shout anything, like it would be very difficult with a sword, but his special attack is a sort of sticky bomb, which is very powerful, and we'll use it a lot to try to one-shot enemies. But the Jasper that we're playing has more like faster and more powerful arrows. It's depending on the character we play.
I just had an never happened before moment with Ace Avocado fight where the ball was bouncing from left to right, and it made a lot of time to reach the end of the screen.
Yes, I was wondering myself, like, is it normal? I don't remember, but well, that's okay. Yeah, we also didn't tell you, but the big enemy is the RNG during the game. Like, all bosses have several attacks patterns. Some of them are really cool because we can one-shot them or do a lot of damages in a few attempts, and some of them are less kind, and it can take some time to do some damages, like we want to do chains as big as possible, but sometimes either we don't have enough chains, or the boss is moving and the bomb, for example, is dodging them. So we are already at the Qiaolong browser. So here is another boss. You changed recently your strategy for, if I'm correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I had the wrong button.
Yeah,
The
boss.
RNG wasn't throwing enough during this run, so
Yeah, you use Quartzite here. You choose to use Quartzite because there are, as you can see, a lot of projectiles. And Jasper is interesting, but is very precise. And here we prefer like to hit everything on the screen. But yeah, the boss wasn't very nice, and if you don't hit quickly enough the bullets, we have a lot on the screen. Yeah, this boss too can be one shot, but it's really depending on the patterns he does.
Yeah. And even if we have correct patterns, we can be filled with glowing bullets that give us energy, but the bullets with energy don't deal damage to the boss because they can't be thrown back to the boss.
Yeah. And when we lose health, we have more chance to get them. So we don't want to lose too much health. But well, you took what you can do. So
yes,
yeah, well done. It's a difficult boss because there are things around the boss that protect him, and you had to wait for a pattern that could one-shot him basically. So it's a boss you weren't fond of.
No,
I think
at all.
Mr.
It's very cute,
Mr.
but
Balloon.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you can shoot projectiles that blocks our way, and it's very fast to move, so it's very difficult to use our sticky bomb on him, even if the pattern is ideal with a lot of chains.
And of course, he's giving me good patterns while I am charging my Oh, maybe.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well done. Some fights, like you spend a few seconds here, but some fights can be finished in like 6 or 7 seconds from a run, and then you do another run and you spend 20 or 30 seconds. It's not about skill, it's just about RNG. So here we have some...
to give you an hint of the impact of the RNG. So my PB is around 20 minutes, and my sum of best is around 17 minutes. It's there's 3 minutes to difference from my personal best and my sum of best.
Well, earlier you were talking about some of the projectiles the boss was sending at you was giving them energy. But chat, you know what gives me energy? Your donations.
Yeah.
And we have an update for our lovely Hyperbeats incentive. We're already at 15%, and part of getting there was Juxlin, $5 with a comment. I've crafted something special for Hyperbeat bonus custom set list at the request of Carrarium. Fulfill the incentives as you will not want to miss out on the live reveal of one in the chart made by yours truly. And trans rights. I mean, I feel like it's fitting with the color palette.
And I think you can keep reading donations during this fight, but it's a bit boring because the boss is not giving us enough bullets.
Alright, well, if the boss is not giving you enough bullets, I will try to see if chat will give me enough donations, because I've noticed that our name link bid war is heating up, and I have $50 towards the National Women's Boss Hitter from Aura Dragoness, saying I have to throw my donation bid for the name Spoon Pulls. Thank you for the help on that one. For Link's name in honor of Spams from the AG2Q Twilight Princess run. So I love a meme going from one Zelda game to another. Thank you so much, chat.
and the boss isn't finished.
Yeah, maybe it will be finished with this pattern because these exploding potions are the best pattern, and I didn't finish it because even if the exploding potions are the best, they can be thrown apart from the boss, and we can't throw back them to the boss.
We're back to Tourmaline.
Yeah.
So here is the cup game, I think, where you have to guess where the gems are, and you have to use those moments to do as much damage as you can do. I think that you cannot kill it under 3 turns.
Yeah.
Depending on the projectiles, I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
I think it should be okay. All 3.
Oh no. It's not okay, right? Because here I shot a bit late, and I shot the boss when these boxes were appearing, and it's invalidated.
The right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's another drawback is that the shields are spawning while we are waiting for the boss to end his pattern. So it was the worst scenario during this boss fight.
Well, I see you just managed to take down that boss. I'm gonna have to pause you for a second because 8-bit CRT actually just took the lead.
Oh.
So if we can get that swapped out, everyone's gonna appreciate that beautiful new color palette. And I have to say, it feels odd for a Fatales event where trans rights is not in the lead. I don't know. I was excited to see something different. I love all the purple, but I feel like the floor is now open. Let's see how many color palettes we can get there.
Yeah.
We just had a succession of N and B, like NB. I think that's I think that fits the message.
Do we have an NB Pride color palette, or is this as close as we're gonna get?
I'm not sure.
I think there's a palette that is close to the NB flag, but I don't think it was on the section because there are more than 40 different color palettes, and it won't be an easy thing to include all of them in the bid war. So I had to make an arbitrary selection. Sorry.
It's hard to make those choices, but I do want to call out the lovely donation that got 8-bit CRT in the lead. It was a $117 anonymous donation with the comment, "Let's see what the 8-bit CRT palette is like, less than 3."
Thank you, lots. Maybe I will end the fight now. Oh no, come on.
It's difficult fight because you have to bait the arrows and wait for all the arrows to spawn to send your bomb, and I think the boss has quite a lot of HP.
Yeah.
So another browse, the tea time browse this time. There are some ads, I think. Yeah, there are some ads, and we can kill them. And it deals damage if we kill them. But the boss isn't big, so it's difficult to touch them.
And I didn't want to do this because this pattern is the worst to make damage.
He's crying.
Yeah.
It can be really messy very, very quickly, and you did well because, as we say, it's not easy at all, and the game is really fun. and don't ask you to be an expert at this game, but it can be real messy, real quick, but you can very easily try again. So you don't have to. It's tedious, but it's okay. Oh, okay, so here
energy shots,
we
at
have
the last
three.
moment.
We have the whole fast food menu. So the French fries, the soda, and the burger. So they each of them have a special set of attacks, and there's two of them spawns under 50 HP, I think, 50% of HP. But like too many bosses we met, they are not very nice to us. Oh, the best part, or the worst.
Yeah.
So, do you like pool? Do you want to see pool in a shoot 'em up game?
And here it is.
So,
well, in fact,
yeah.
the good point is that this fight doesn't have a very RNG, but it's really difficult to optimize.
It's very tedious. So we play Jasper here because he's very precise, but the level itself, it's very precise, and you have the whole pool thing to put the 8 at the last, I think, but I'm very bad at pool, so I don't know. And when I played the game, I was just firing off everything. But the more time you spend here, you have then mustache balls that are for a reason not very nice to us and try to attack us.
Well, I managed to skip one part of the fight because of the 8-ball manipulation, so it's better than nothing.
Yes, because the other phases are every time longer, so it was well done. It's a big pudding.
Puddy.
So the putty boy.
Doing this reference.
You two are just making me so very hungry. But I want to know on the time check, how are you doing? You seem to be moving along, and we're more than halfway to your estimate. What kind of pace are you on, you think?
Here, I think I can go behind 30 minutes, but it will be close from 30 minutes, I think, because the RNG. Well, to save myself, I have to shoot, but it wasn't the best pattern.
No pressure on you. I just wanted to put a little bit of pressure on chat because that estimate is fast approaching, and we've only swapped the color palette once. Remember, this is a rolling bid war. We can keep changing this at any time, and we talked about potentially being underestimate. You know what make us go overestimate? Constantly changing the color palettes. And only $3 to switch up the lead. So I'd love to see a little bit more love happen for this bid war.
Here is Anubis, which was a level that you really disliked in the past, but then you changed the character to Crexite, which is, I think, I'm sure, most convenient because you cannot do anything else than hit things with the sword and wait for an opportunity like that. Yeah, but it's a very long level otherwise.
There's always some RNG dependent, but it's oh no, I'm really sorry. I'm doing really bad this run.
You're giving time to chat to make something happen, and you know what? It's okay. There is a lot of RNG happening here. You know what is not RNG? Donating to change this bid war. All it takes is $3 to swap the lead, and I want to see someone do that.
Yeah, that's right. You can see the energy is not very nice to us, but it's nice to you if you give some money to see other color. Like Getarez says, there's a lot of different palettes, and some of them are really pretty. I really love the Anubis one, which is pretty. I won't spoil it if you want to see it.
I was really close from one shot with this round.
Is that Anubis palette part of our list here?
I'm not sure.
Anubis, I don't think included his color palettes.
I do see avocado, and if I was watching correctly, you were fighting. You were playing tennis with an avocado. Is this color palette also tennis themed?
No, it's just there's some avocado on the background, but it's really cute.
Yeah, this game on a lore level is something like you do tennis with an avocados and you fight against Anubis somehow. So
the two things that happen in a bullet hell game: tennis with an avocado and fighting Anubis. I've seen this a dozen times.
That's true. That's true.
Just a normal Monday. Well, Sunday here.
Nice pattern.
And I didn't get trolled by Lamia.
Yes.
It's a great trend.
Nice battle. So here are the RNG King.
Yeah.
So we have a mimic that can mimic every boss in the game.
It's a totally a Pocopia reference, I think.
Yeah. I think they should copyright it. Super Getarez should attacks.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not the SS boss. So the boss can mimic every boss in the game. So obviously we want some boss more than other, and we don't want some bosses, and the last was not very convenient.
I was hugging my Metroid plushie for comfort because I had another game over on this fight.
I mean, it looks like the bosses are being a little mean to you, but can I share a little love from the donations?
What?
Or do you need a moment to lock
It didn't take any damage. Are you kidding me?
Invisible boss.
Oh, but it's as we say in the French Fast and Fabulous community, c'est trop grave. It's too. I don't know how to say in English, but it's. I don't find the word.
I don't know. I know it's hard to find the right translation.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yes. Whenever there is a game over, it's not that bad because we can just do the level again. The boss rush is not something you go back to the first boss. So here is the Shogun. We already arrived at the end of the run very soon. So the Shogun,
I was about to say, I hope the run isn't entirely over because Trans Rights is back in the lead.
Oh, so it's awesome.
You need at least
one
more,
for the final
level
stage.
so we can change that up. So thank you so much, chat, for hearing my call.
There is one level for that.
Well, then I also want to get this in because I want to send a little love your way. I have a $5 anonymous donation with the comment, "Let's go Getarez and Tizona, less than 3. Everyone in the Fast and Fabulous community is cheering for you. Trans rights." Thank you so much.
It will give me enough energy to fight the RNG for the final fight when we go back to the Trans Right palette.
That's pretty awesome to have it back for the last battle.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is a very, very difficult fight because we cannot choose the character and we don't have any aimers at the beginning. So we have to feel our gauge meanwhile, the boss sent us a lot of stars that can one-shot us. So we have to, Getarez will try to get to 20. Okay, you did a very
time
big...
with a victory here now. Sorry.
GG.
Well done.
It was quite a run. Well, I had my life split to track which character I have to take for each stage, and here it's at 27 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So it's 7 minutes above my personal best, but
yeah, but
still
RNG
well
is-
under estimate.
Yeah.
So fantastic
Yeah.
job. Any shout outs, please?
yeah. Just a think I was hesitating before the run to change the estimate and warn you that I have new strategies, and I think hopefully I don't find the word, but it was the best to not change the estimate finally.
RNG too strong.
Yeah. You can start the shout out, Tizona.
Okay, Bob. Thank you so much for having me, first of all. Well, 1 year ago, this was my very first commentary of a speedrun, which was during this event's French stream. So it's pretty meaningful for me to be here today, and I'm really glad and honored to be there. So thanks a lot for everything. And everyone in the community. Thanks to everything you do and the possibility to highlight those who need to be seen. And also thanks Getarez for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you very much. And I have a bit of the same message from Tizona, because I just started speedrunning community 1 year ago, and I was also starting commentating runs on the French stream Fast and Fabulous of this same event. So thanks a lot for Frame Fatals communities and Fast and Fabulous communities for creating these good spaces to put on the light spot women and LGBTQ plus people and non-binary peoples. It gave a lot of energy to all of us. Thank you very much, and I won't be here without them showing this awesome game. Thanks a lot, Tizona, for commentating. Thanks a lot on the French stream, Lenny and Lobster for commentating this run. I hope you enjoyed it. And a quick word from Sailor Cole Jean, which was supposed to comment this run with Tizona, but couldn't make it. So a lot of love to them. And one final message: if you enjoyed the run and enjoy the speedrunning events, and you are hesitating to participate, we have this object on the Fast and Fabulous community, which is called a Fabs box, and if we press the button, it can say nice things in French, but I will translate it. Is it? Oh, it's not. It says you're legit. Postulate.
Well, you are legit, and that was an absolutely wonderful run. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.